Back from Chicago in my home environs of this studio. Happy to be back. Had a great time. Going to be talking about Brittany Page and my experience at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago in a more fulsome manner on our podcast. We're going to be recording tomorrow morning. So subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed to my podcast. I doubt it. You can get it wherever podcasts are found. Let's talk about Donald Trump's event in Phoenix yesterday. There's three things at play here, or the possibility of three, or the combination of these three things. Donald Trump either has forgotten all of his abusive, racist name-calling and insanity. He's either forgotten it, or he hopes his audience has forgotten it, or he knows they're so stupid in many cases that they'll believe anything he says and forcibly remove those memories from their mind. Or maybe some combination. I don't know. But for Donald Trump to get on stage in what was just a bizarre moment of him whining about the name calling. They got really personal. Harumph. How sad for me. Please take pity upon the man who has been abusive and stoked and inspired violence in our politics. Oh, feel bad for me. Now I'm really going to take the gloves off. I'm really going to be abusive. I'm really going to get personal because they did. Donald Trump has single-handedly transformed politics in the United States with his seemingly endless list of nicknames and racism geared toward Democrats and even members of his own party. And yet he had the temerity, either because of a melting, rotting brain inside of the corpse-like face that he has, or, again, as an effort to convince the audience. Anyway, I'm going to play this clip. It's about 3 minutes long. It's longer than I normally like, and I know you don't like to hear his stupid voice. But there'll be a timer at the top of the clip. You can scan along. It's just over 3 minutes, 3:10 or something. So you can skip ahead, and then we can talk about it on the other side.
Because people get bored, but they don't get bored with me. They get bored. No, they get bored. Like Barack Hussein Obama got far fewer votes the second time, and he won. He won. Have you heard of him, Barack Hussein Obama? Remember Rush Limbaugh? Barack Hussein Obama. He was nasty to me. You know, he was nasty. Michelle was nasty. They're all nasty. Nasty people. They were very nasty. I was surprised. I thought he was, and I was sort of nice to him. I said, no, you know, I like him. Good. It didn't matter. They were nasty to me. And, of course, last night, Kamala mentioned my name, I think, 21 times. She didn't mention the border. She didn't mention inflation. She didn't mention anything but my name over and over and over again. She blamed me for the border. I haven't been there in 4 years. You saw it. I had the safest border, the best border we've ever had. She blamed me for the border. They lied so much. They lied about everything. She said I was involved with something called Project 25. I don't even know what the hell it is. No, they really were nasty. And then they say to me, sir, please stick to policy. Don't stick to personality. You should be nice to people, sir. You have to be nice. I call them up. My geniuses, they get paid a fortune. Actually, not that much. But I call up my people. I say, they're knocking the hell out of me, and you say I shouldn't get personal. I have to get personal, don't I? I have to get personal. I have to get personal. They get personal. But I'm going to do my best. So they're allowed to get personal with me, but I'm not allowed to get personal to them. They call me names that are so bad. Our great First Lady says, but you're not that way, darling. They love our great First Lady, I will tell you that. They do. But darling, you're not that way. I said, I know that. And if I say something just slightly out of order, like, she didn't do a very good job last night, please never, ever mention look or anything like that. If you ever say, she didn't look really great, that's the end of your political career, so I wouldn't say a thing like that. How about her opening where she said, thank you, 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 thank you. I said, what the hell is wrong with her, Deb? Debbie Lesko, she's a winner. Is that Sheriff Joe?
Again, is he kidding? Which of the three things I outlined at the top of the video are at play here? Barack Hussein Obama, remember? Rush Limbaugh, remember? Famed white supremacist, racist white Rush Limbaugh, remember all the times he said Barack Hussein Obama. So it's not just saying his name. There's no shame in having your middle name or last name be Hussein, not at all. But for Donald Trump, he's using it as a point of derision, as a point of trying to insult Barack Obama. Barack Obama is certainly confident and capable enough in his ego and his satisfaction with who he is as a human being to not be bothered by the rantings of a madman, of America's Hitler, as Donald Trump's running mate called him. But it is certainly disgusting that he would go here to say, Barack Hussein Obama, he was nasty to me. Michelle was nasty. They are all nasty. I was surprised. I was sort of nice to him. Donald Trump, the man who questioned the citizenship of Barack Obama with the birther nonsense, was nice to him. Donald Trump, who spurred an entire movement of questioning the patriotism and the loyalty to our nation in the Republican Party, says he was nice to him. A man who has not batted down rumors about Michelle Obama being transgender, that Barack Obama's in a gay relation. Like it's madness for Donald Trump to sit there, to stand there and cry and whine about personal attacks. And it's all because of the fact that he is insecure. There's not enough money in the world. There's not enough power in the world. There's not enough influence in the world that's going to get Donald Trump to feel good about himself. He needs to slap his name on skyscrapers. He needs everything to be Trump, Trump, Trump. And still, he feels terrible about himself, as well he should. They were really nasty, and then they say to me, sir, please stick to policy. Don't stick to personality. I have to get personal, don't I? They call me names that are so bad. Says the man who questioned whether or not Kamala Harris is a black woman. We don't even know what her last name is. Her name is Harris, dipshit. And the crowd goes wild. The crowd loves it. There is a certain percentage of this country, Hillary Clinton was absolutely right, that are irredeemable. They are deplorable. They are disgusting. They are white Christian nationalists who will stop at nothing to destroy our democracy, to tear down the foundations of our society, to structurally change our culture and with it our country. They want to end democracy in America, and yet they sit here and whine about a few funny moments at the DNC where Donald Trump was poked fun at. After having poked fun and mocked disabled people, black folks, gay, lesbian, transgender people, infusing conspiracy into our politics, and then whining about a couple of well-placed, funny jokes. Because he's weak. He's a weakling, a coward, a man who wants to appear strong to an audience that is fooled by the most transparent effort. Dumb and gross. That's my high-level political analysis here. Dumb and gross. Well, what do you think? I'd love to know. You can leave a comment below. That'll help YouTube to share this content with new audience members, and you can take part in that way. If you want to help support this work, you can click the join button, become a channel member for $1.99 a month. You can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. That's a great way to help support this work. Moreover, though, make sure you're subscribed, like and share this video with someone who needs the message. I appreciate you very much. We got a long road ahead in these 70-some days, and I hope you're in for a wild ride. I love and appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine and take care of one another.